Hey everyone, it is T. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. We are going to do some facet nails together. So I've had facet nails on before, and I had a couple of people ask me if I had done a tutorial on them. And to be truthful, no, I did not, because I wasn't feeling the greatest when I put them on. It was literally right before I got tested positive for COVID. So I think I was coming down with it then and just not feeling great. So I just wanted to get them on and get it done. But today is the day. We are going to do facet nails together. Before we get started though, I would like to say welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notifications and go ahead and leave a comment. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up on the video. I really appreciate it. There was something on the TV that literally distracted me. There's a haul and she's hauling these horse eye. I think that's what the shape is, but oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Anyway, what we're gonna do today is we are gonna work on these nails. Before we do that though, I have a big ask of everyone. If you are one of my subscribers, and you're one of my subscribers, can you do me a favor? And can you please put your name, your first name, in a comment below? I am horrible with names, and I'm trying to get better about making sure I know the person's name and their channel to put together. So if you could comment below with your first name, I would greatly appreciate it. We are going to do pretty much the same technique that I did before. This is the second time shooting this video. The reason I'm shooting it a second time is because the first time I put these nails on, I did the exact same prep I always do. I used my Jello peel off base. You know, it is my go-to. I love it. Used that. And I decided, since I had not used any of my E-Nail Couture products for a while, that I would use my E-Nail Couture bubblegum gel. Well, I did the left hand, let's go back. I put all the nails on, started working on the nail art on the left hand. And by the time I got to the right hand, they were literally popping off like I had never glued them on. So I do have a tutorial of this that I will be adding to this video. I think the one issue we had with that tutorial is I don't know, I think I actually do have it. Either that or I might have shot it in slow-mo. If I did, I'll do a voiceover for you to let you know how I did that. But I mean, look at how beautiful that is, right? And yeah. So we're not doing that again because I just feel like that would be asking for trouble, just asking for trouble. So what we're going to do though, is we are going to get our BOKO flakes out, and we are going to do some flakes on these nails. I feel like anytime you do any kind of a reflect nail, the best way to be able to see the actual reflex in your nail is you need a sparkly polish. You need something that is got high reflect in it. One sec, please. Do you like my tumbler? My friend got it for me for Christmas a couple of years ago. Woo. And I just spilled with it. Awesome. Great. Fabulous. Luckily for me, I have more paper towels. I can't believe it spilled out like that, but whatever. Anywho, let's clean that up. What a pain in the butt that's going to be. Oh, damn it. This video is just taking a turn for the worst all of a sudden. Not really. We're going to be fine. We're just going to clean this up because we don't want any sticky residue left on the desk. So we're going to clean that up really quickly. Last night, I decided to play with a little bit of inks with some of my watercolors that I bought. So I hauled a huge haul just recently, and in that haul I had some a watercolor palette that I just purchased. So last night I got inspired and decided to come in here and play with it. So this is one of the ones from last night I did. The issue I have is this for 100% sure I know I recorded in slow-mo on accident. I messed up one of the settings on my camera and didn't realize it. And then I did this one, another cherry blossom, just kind of play it and see how that looked. And then I did kind of, hold on, let's see if this one can, thank you. And then I did this nail, which was just kind of like a bunch of colors. Let's see, come on. A bunch of colors that are just melting into each other. So yeah, I did that last night. I have video of all of it in slow-mo. So yay, that was awesome. I can't believe I did that. Excuse me. That has happened a couple of times now, that I recorded things not realizing we were in slow-mo, and boy, oh boy, your girl was not super happy about that. But let me go grab all of our supplies and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. What we're going to use today is I'm going to try to do it a little differently. I have no clue how it's going to turn out, how it's going to work. So it's an experiment for you and I both. But I want to use these two BOKO flakes because, I mean, come on, look at them. Woo! If I didn't drop them, you could look at them. Look at those two. They are just stunning. So I want to use those. I want to use some of this laser powder, it's called. I want to use some of that on the nail bed, and we'll see how it turns out. I also have this purple glitter, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see very well, but I'm going to use the smallest of small pieces of that purple glitter on the nail, mainly the nail bed, because with these I am wanting to leave the tips kind of transparent, super sparkly, but the nail beds is where I want to cover them up some. So I do want to get one more thing out. Okay, so I just wanted to get this out. How I like to do them, because I feel like, first of all, with any kind of a nail that is going to be faceted, you only have so many layers of polish, like truly available to what you're doing. Because as soon as you start layering on multiple layers, as we know, you lose the facets, which is not what we're trying to do. We're trying to make them pop out. I find the best way to make them pop out, again, is something crazy reflective. So, hence our BOKO flakes. I mean, come on. Now, the BOKO flakes are a little bit more expensive than some of the other flakes that you'll find. You'll find them on Ally, but honestly, they're gorgeous. I really feel like they're worth it. How I like to do these nails, let's move this out of the way. So these are some of the nails I've been playing with lately. These are my nails that I did for the nail roulette, and that's the one I did when we did the Let's Marble video. So, and of course on my Devil Wears Press-Ons nail stand, absolutely love them. So we're going to start with the left hand first, and I am just putting a thin coat of base coat on this. Now, this is how I like to do it. You can do it any way you want. I've seen some people where they do just straight up chrome using a matte. I will tell you, I feel like the matte top coats with these nails actually take away some of the reflect, even when you top coat them with a shiny top coat. I don't know if it's just the consistency, but I do not like using the matte top coat that you can for chroming and things like that. I'm not a big fan of that on these nails. And like I said, this is the thinnest coat of base coat I can possibly put on. And I'm going to let the nails sit a little bit so that the brush strokes all self-level. This is just what I found that works for me. I'm sure there's a lot of other methods out there that might work for people, but for me, this is one of the ones that has worked. And I really like the effect. I think you could probably use any kind of a highly reflective polish, something extremely pigmented if you're trying to get some color on it. I would say a jelly. I think that helps. I don't like creams on nails like this. I just don't think they reflect at all. I think it just kind of soaks up the shine, or the shine off the different angles of the nail, and you just don't see it as well. So we do not use colors like I do not use. I don't know why I'm talking about myself in the third person all of a sudden. I swear to God, I only have 2-3 personalities. Okay, so just going through, smoothing them out one more time. I'm going to put this in for 30 seconds. That's it, just 30 seconds. I want it to be as sticky as possible. And the thing you have to realize with these nails, wherever you put down that flake is where it's going to stay. So, okay. So we have a very thin coat of base coat. This is just my gel-in base coat. I just refill it all the time. So that's what's in this jar. Okay. This has come out. First thing I'm going to do is I want to take just a couple of these smaller pieces of glitter, and I'm just going to place them on a couple of these surfaces. I just am curious to see how they pop underneath the flake. So, not doing a lot. And then I'm going to do some of the other pieces on the nail bed. I'm going to try to lay them as flat as possible. Okay. So we're going to do a few of those on the nail bed. This is where it's going to get interesting because I want to kind of dust this on the nail bed. Not a lot, mind you, just little. That's the part that's going to be interesting. Will I be able to do that? Let me see what brush I want to use. One sec. All right, I grabbed my ombre brush that needs to be softened up. One moment, please. I might grab my other one now that I think about it. I have multiples of these because when I bought them, I don't know, that might be okay. When I bought them off of Amazon, it was like a pack of 4 or 5. So I'm just trying to do the crazy. Oh my, I like that. I'm liking how that looks. We're just going to keep ombreing this up because this is just, I want to do something to cover my nail bed and where it comes off the nail. Okay. Woo! I think these are going to be fun. All right. Now I'm going to open this one. I don't know why I picked that up. That is not what I wanted to pick up. Very carefully. This stuff will fly everywhere on you. I'm sure everyone knows that about flake. I'm going to pick up some of this flake and we're going to start adding it to the nail. I'm going to try to get some of it down in, yeah, like that. So and that is literally all we're going to do to the nail. Because to be truthful, do you really need any more than that when you look at that nail? I mean, whoo, baby. I might add, just because it's got such a blue background, this does. I might add a little of this and see if we can pick up some of that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so nail 1 done. On to nail 2. So again, we're going to pick up some of the, just a few of these little itty bitty ones and put them on some of our angles. We're not going to do a lot of them. It's just to kind of give it a little bit of a, ooh, what is that type situation. Because like I said, these are the nails that you get like maybe 2, 3 possibly coats of polish before you really want to stop, because you don't want to lose any more of the shapes that you have on your different reflective surfaces. I'm going to put another one down here on the side. Okay, now we're going to pick this up, do our nail bed again, and I'm just pressing it into our base coat. We want to just pretend we can't see our nail bed, which we can't now. And then we're going to grab this. We're going to use some of the blue on this one first here. It's got the blue reflect first. And then we're going to come over here and grab some of this that has the pink and put that more towards the end. Ooh, baby. If I do say so myself, I really like how that looks. I might want to add just a bit more through here because I got a little heavy with the glue putting these on. I was a little frustrated after the other set falling off on me. To be truthful with you, I was like, what in the flock happened there? So, all right, we have 2 of the 5 done. I will say things like this tend to be, I find, a little quicker. So let's move this over here. If you see my head, I apologize. We'll try to cut that out. I just redid the pink in the front of my hair today. So I'm happy about that. It had gotten to the point where it was so light, it was almost like a cotton candy pink. Okay. Oh, damn, I didn't realize I had 2 there. Okay, we'll stick that one there. Okay, and now we're going to go in with this laser powder, which is just freaking stunning. I'm trying to be careful around the nail bed because I don't want it all over my skin. And when you're doing this, it's only going to stick to where you put base gel. So if you've missed some areas of base gel, like I have now noticed on this nail, right here on the edge, it is not going to stick to that. So that was my bad. My bad, I screwed that up. I am absolutely loving how these are turning out. I feel like I might want to... I came up so far with the glue on this one. It's annoying me. So we'll just bring that up just a little bit more. Woohoo! And I want to do some of this pink. Try to get that down in it over here. Rub it all in. Okay. So this is what we have so far. Very shiny, very sparkly, and one of them right there has a fuzzy on it. Okay. Let's go grab some more glitter. This glitter is just, oh God, it's just stunning. The shift in color on it just gets me every time. I got it and hauled it for y'all probably, I don't know, a couple months ago. And I haven't used it yet. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is that on the top side or is that on the bottom side of the nail? Okay, that's on the bottom side. Whew, that was going to upset me. I was like, shit, a hair. Anyhow, I got it, but I hadn't used it. I specifically ordered the set of glitter because, well, first of all, it's gorgeous. I mean, come on now. But I bought it because I have an idea for a set of mermaid nails I want to do. And I'm going to use it for that. I think I'm going to put that piece right there. And this bigger piece over here. Okay. Not sure why it stopped. Camera stopped recording. I have no clue why. Okay. So we're going to press in all of this holographic powder onto the nail. Okay, I like that. We're going to go in with some of our BOKO flakes here. Press those in. I'm going to grab some of the ones that are a little bit more blue, reflect to them. I'm going to try to add those at the end of this. This is, I find this silicone tool works great for stuff like this. It rubs it in. So, alrighty. And, oh, Pinky already has one and a couple of pieces of flake. So let's add another one right here. I just think these little pieces of glitter, just add a little something extra. That's all it is. Nothing. These are the simplest of nails to do. Anyone can do this design. Because, let's be truthful, the reflect nail does all the work for you, as long as you do not lose the angles and the shape. So, got that. Let's go in. We're going to do some blue closer to this part here this time. The messiest part about these nails are the flake. So, add a little bit of the pink to this one at the end. Okay, so now, oh, sorry, I got an itch. I'm going to dust off. Okay, so we have dusted the nails off. Any powder that was left on those suckers is off. This is specifically, this Annie is the one I use for stuff like this. First of all, it's very thin, but I don't mind it getting like some reflex in it and things like that. So that's the one thing I would dedicate, if I were you, a top coat to things like this. And I'm just trying to go over it, make it as smooth as possible, because we get one coat of top coat with this. That's all you get. You are not going to be able to do like 2 coats to make it crazy extra shiny, smooth anything out. You get one coat of top coat. You don't want too much. I cannot stress that enough. Anytime you do a reflective nail with all of these facets, if you can do it in 2 coats of polish, that is what you're going to want to do, because it is going to save all of those angles for you. Personally, I just love this. Now, this is the one, ooh, off the skin, thank you very much. Let me grab one of these. So the middle nail is the one where I missed on putting some of the base coat. So what I'm going to do is, before I cure that nail, I'm going to stick one more piece of glitter in it and kind of go over it again. So one sec, because that being open on the side right there will drive me nuts. I just know myself. We're going to put a piece of glitter there. And then on this side where I missed as well. Trying to get some of that off. I don't want it on my skin. And I might want one more itty bitty tiny piece right there. Okay. All right. I feel better about that, except I keep flooding this damn cuticle over here. Come on. I hate that. And it's like, once you get a little bit there, it's so hard not to then have it flow back down onto your skin. So before we put the nail in, we will check that one more time. This laser powder was an AliExpress purchase. If you're interested, let me know in the comments and I can try to find the link for you. Okay. So I totally spaced that we had just put a piece of glitter right there. Okay. Anyhow, this video is going to have a bonus giveaway in it, I've decided. I woke up on Saturday morning to 205 subscribers, and I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? Over 200? I can't believe that. I know I tell you this all the time. I'm still shocked anyone watches my videos. So, with that being said, I decided to do a bonus giveaway. If you would like to be included in this bonus giveaway, all I need you to do is, in the comments below, put the word, let's see, what word should we use? Put in the word mermaid. So if you want to be in the giveaway, I'm not quite sure exactly what the giveaway is going to be yet. You've seen my giveaway tub. I have a lot to choose from. So here is the first hand. What do y'all think? I'm pretty damn happy with it, I must say. So again, in the comments below, if you want to be included in the giveaway, it is domestic and or international, this one. So my friends around the world, you are included. I think what I'm going to do is, as you know, I have 3 or 4 polish collections that are in my giveaway tub. Now, mind you, that is after my 150 subscriber giveaway pack up that I'm going to do. I will record that for y'all tomorrow so you can see what is in the box, and I will drop it the day that Barbie Nails Barbara gets it. So I don't want her to see what's coming in the box and spoil the surprise. Anyway, I have 3 or 4 collections of polishes that I have not opened. So I am not 100% sure what these collections are. I can guarantee you most likely they're syrup gels because I'm obsessed with syrup gels, as we know. So I think what I'm going to do is I will do a giveaway of one of those sets of polishes and also a couple surprise gifts. So if you want to be included, you know what to do. Please don't mention the giveaway in the comments. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to actually put it in the description or title. I did mention in my 150 subscriber giveaway when I did the pulling of the winner, that turned out to be 2 winners because the first one was an international. So for that giveaway, the international person who turned out to be Stacy, Fifi's Faffing Nails, I sent her, well, in her, she's obviously in the UK in case you don't know, I sent her 75 pounds. So she got 75 pounds, and Barbara is going to get a big ass box of nail supplies. So in that video, I mentioned that I was going to do a bonus giveaway. And this is our bonus giveaway. We are going to give away a collection of polishes and a couple surprises. I know that you all, if you've been watching any of my hauls, you know I'm a shopaholic. So I got a lot of stuff. Okay. That pinky got smashed in a door the other day, and can I just tell you, she ain't the happiest of happy. Oh, 30 seconds. And then we will finish the right hand, top coat it. I don't even think I'm going to add any kind of charms to these nails. I truly don't think they need any. They're just so like, wowza, that do you really want to put some charms on that? I think I just want to leave that the way it is. I think it's just fun. So if I were to do any charms, I think I might do, I don't know. That's really hard to say because they're just so wow. So we're going to start with the pinky and get that done first. Add some of these. When you put your nails on, and I feel like I'm completely out of frame. When y'all put your nails on, do you start with the same nail every time? I usually start with my right hand because I'm left-handed. So I get the right hand done first, and I start with the pinky and go to the thumb. That is just how I've always done it. Curious, does anyone else do you do anything differently? Because this last time, and I don't know, I feel like maybe I jinxed myself. When I put on the nails yesterday, I went in a different order. And it was very odd, I'll be truthful. Because you get in like that flow of how you always do something and you're like, this doesn't feel right. Okay. Ooh, I just really love how that looks. And now we're going to grab some of this. See what we can get to go on here right away. But yeah, so I started with my thumb instead, which totally threw me for a loop. I was like, what is going on? This just doesn't feel right. And I'll take a little, ooh, okay, a little of that. I didn't want that much of it. You're wrong, it's beautiful, but that was too much for this nail. I don't want to waste it, so you can go right there on the tip of that nail right now because that was a huge flake and I did not want to waste it. Okay, so I am just rubbing this in, making sure all of our flake is stuck to that base coat really well and everything is pushed down. Alrighty. Pinky is done. So yeah, did you notice I started with the thumb on my left hand, pinky on my right hand? I always do that. I don't know why. It's bizarre, I tell you, bizarre. I'm like, I have no clue. Let's put this on the bottom though, because that is really annoying. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go, that's the bottom one. So we're going over here to the ring finger, and you know what? Let's move this over here so we don't have to keep reaching way over here. I think that I will keep this giveaway open for probably 2 weeks. You do need to be subscribed to me. You need to be publicly subscribed where I can verify that you are one of my subscribers. That doesn't want to stick because of the flake that I've already put down there. That's fine. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. Now, being that I am right-handed, this is harder for me to do on this hand. So we're going to take our time, nice and slow. Trying not to get it in the cuticle or on our skin. So bring that down. Okay. All righty. 3 more nails to go and we will be done with this video. I will probably speed up parts of it when I'm not talking, but I want to say thanks for hanging out with me. If you want me to try something, or you've seen me do something, or you've seen a nail I have on and you're like, hey, how did you do that? I don't have a tutorial on it. Let me know. I will be more than happy to do one. Also, but I have a couple of nail collabs that I'm part of. I'm part of, well, obviously you know what, we're going to go ahead and put these on all the nails right now, just so we can get it done and out of the way. We do nail roulette every other Friday, which is fun. If you would like to join, please feel free. It is very low-key. This one that we're doing this time is Asian inspired art, and it is with the color teal. You need to use pearls and some kawaii charms, and it's going to be due on April 18th. So, And then the other one I am part of, so Stacy, Fifi's Faffing Nails, and I have a 420 collab that we are super excited about. It's going to be fun. I think we have like 2 spots, maybe 2, maybe 3 spots left open. So if you're interested in doing the 420 collab, let us know. We'll put you down. Basically, all we're asking is that, and it's all in fun, people. This is not like, oh my gosh, no need. We're not trying to offend anyone. It's just all in fun to do a fun nail collab. Anyway, all you have to do is include the color green. So whatever you think would be funny for 420 nails, that would be what we are looking for. So anyone who's interested, please let Stacy, Fifi, Faffing Nails, or myself know. Everyone, oh my God, did you see what I just did? I put that on the wrong part of my nail. That's what happens. I'm just like not paying attention. I'm trying to talk about something else. Thankfully, I stopped as soon as I did it. So there's not a lot up there, but my goodness gracious, what am I doing? Okay, like I was saying, if you're interested in joining the 420 collab, again, it's only green. That's all you have to do is include the color green. Let Stacy or myself know. I can let you know what times are open, and then we are posting them on 420, which I know is Easter. So how funny would it be to do 420 Easter nails? I mean, come on. So anyway, I can't believe I did that on my nail. Yes, I can, because that is just so me. But thankfully it's a thumb, and let's be truthful. When you take pictures, your thumb doesn't usually get in a lot of the pictures unless you're like making sure to include it on purpose. I don't do the claw thing because that pose for some reason, it just bugs me. I'm like, claw. I don't know. It's just, yeah. It's not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. Let's be truthful. So I'm just pressing this purple in around the nail. Ensure that I don't miss any areas. And then Stacy has one that she and a couple of her friends are hosting, and I am so excited about it. It's called the Ducket one, and it is going to be hilarious. Basically, it is nails that are kind of, how do I want to say this? Duck it, man. You do whatever the hell you want with these nails. If somebody might think they're inappropriate, that's probably what they're looking for with this set, to be truthful with you. Okay, so this one nail got a little compared to the other ones because of the powder at the end, but let's be truthful. No one's going to notice that but me. I'll probably be the only one who's like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Okay, so there's our thumbs. One's a little bit more blue than the other, which I'm absolutely fine with. Ooh, that was a little much. Okay, so just rubbing the last of this flake on the tips. Really want to get as much as I can. Press down onto this. Okay. Press, 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 press. Pressing that all in. Okay. that hand should be done. So let's put this out of the way. Let's put the lid on this because, again, so this is Arts and Craft Decoration Laser Powder. I bought this big ass huge one because I feel like I can add it to all sorts of things. Then we've got our BOKO. This is the one that has this reflect in it. And then let's put this on here. Okay. Alrighty. I do have a messy table. Well, a messy mat. We are going to top coat this now. Using that Annie's top coat that I use for all of my crazy glitters and sparkers that I do not mind getting in the top coat. So, nice thin coat of top coat. Don't want to put too much on, but I do want to get it all covered. Now, I have another nail on this hand that I missed some of the base coat on. So before I put it in the lamp, we'll add a few more pieces of glitter to it so that we can cover some of those spots. I feel like this nail specifically, hold on, let's see, can we grab some of this? Needs more of this right here. Yeah, that's better. Somehow I had missed part of it, and that would have driven me crazy. Okay. There's some things I get stupid OCD about, and having my nails look how I want them to look and what's in my head, out of my head, onto my nails is one of them. And if I'm not happy with the set, I will mess with it probably like the whole week until I take it off. Because now that I use the Jello, we change the nails usually every week. These, if they hold up, I might keep them on a little longer because they're just so damn sparkly and shiny and wow. Okay, so making sure we've got everything top coated. Nice thin coat. Again, this is the nail that I'm going to add a couple of pieces of glitter to, because a couple of spots open and it's going to drive me crazy. And I know myself. So we'll put one right there. And we're going to put one right here. And then on this nail, we're going to put one right there. Try to cover it. And then on, was it this side? Felt like there was one more spot where oh, hold on, a hair in my eyes. Whew, that was not fun. Maybe one more right here. Okay, so, and it's funny because I always end up with, this hand has more speckles than this hand. We're letting that sit for a second so that all of our brush marks can self-level. And we're going to give that 60 seconds. Are we happy with everything? Yes. Okay. So again, left hand. Ooh, so shiny and sparkly. And you see all those facets? Look at those facets. Oof. Oof. And then right hand will be done. Once that's done, we're cleaning this up. I'm going to reset and we're going to work on the ducket nails that I want to do. So So excited. We have some messages waiting for us. This one is the one I specifically use for chromes and things like that because I feel like they're hard to clean. Do y'all know the best way to clean these? If you do, let me know. Tried alcohol. I used a little bit of soap and water. It's just a pain in the butt. So if you have a better way of cleaning them, please, please, please let me know. Okay, here they are. Do we like them? Would you have done anything differently? Please let me know in the comments below. Again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, why? What have I done to you? I'm so sorry. I apologize. I really didn't mean it. So please, please subscribe. Hit those notifications. Give me a like on this video. Again, remember, you need to comment something on it below if you want to be included in that giveaway. We're going to give away a gel polish collection and a few other surprises. Also, please comment with your first name below so I can get first names and channels and things like that straight in my head. I'm really bad with names and I want to be better about it and be able to put names and channels together. There's some I absolutely know, but please let me know your first name. I appreciate it. Have an amazing afternoon, and I want to wish you peace, love, and joy.